Alabama, how's everyone doing today?
The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite.
It is day number 2, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite here at Wheeler Lake. We're so happy to be here. The 6th stop of the 2024 Bassmaster Elite Series. Such a great weekend. This is just getting started. We started with 99 anglers. And before we go any further, I have to give a very special shout out to Ed Loughran, Elite Series Pro. The barrister headed out of here, had some medical issues. He's doing okay, but we wanted to send our love out to him for a speedy recovery. Let's give Ed Loughran a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very hot tournament here, so I'm going to continue to try and move slowly up here. I'm way too hyper for this kind of heat. But a lot of great things going on here. You can see the expo growing every day. We got food vendors, a lot of sponsors here. We also have Bassmaster happening this week, a great initiative that B.A.S.S is doing to inspire female anglers, teach these female anglers, much overdue. Bassmaster, you can check it out on the website, and we're going to have a Bassmaster clinic here tomorrow, so make sure to check that out. Are you guys ready to start this weigh-in? Lisa, are you ready to start this weigh-in? She's ready to start this weigh-in. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh our very first angler from Blue Ash, Ohio. Get loud for Alex Redwine. 13-11 yesterday. Looks like another good day here today, which means Alex Redwine going to be hanging out with us on semifinal Saturday. Needs 8 pounds, 8 ounces to take the lead. 5 fish here today. That's not going to be a problem. 19 pounds, 8 ounces. Wow. 33 pounds and 3 ounces. He moves into the lead at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. I was talking to you backstage, and you were kind of nonchalant. You know, you got him okay. Well, I didn't realize 19 pounds. That's a great day.
Yeah, it was a really great day. Stumbled into something kind of just throughout the day. I just kind of have gotten fortunate the last 2 days. A couple just key bites. I've just kind of felt comfortable too. I've caught just kind of a limit early both days, and that's definitely just settled me a bunch. And then from there, I'm just able to explore new water. But if I get anything close to that tomorrow, I'll be super happy. But I'm just glad we punched our ticket into tomorrow. Gonna get some points for this event, no matter how tomorrow unfolds, and hopefully we can catch a couple more big ones on Wheeler Lake. Just want to say hi to everyone back home watching, rooting me on. Means a lot, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow.
You get a great position here. You get to relax and kick back. No stress for him. He knows he's fishing tomorrow. Let's bring on another angler having an incredible season in the top 10 in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, Jacob Fouts. Jacob Fouts, a former Strike King College Bass champion, had 14 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Five fish here on day number 2, stop number 6 of the 2024 Bassmaster Elite Series season. And the great thing about Fouts, once we get through Alabama, always a player when we get up north. Today, 5 fish. 14 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into second place with 28 pounds and 9 ounces. And Fouts' great season continues. Came in here with a lot of pressure this season, and he has delivered in a big, big way. And staying alive is not a question for this angler. He is catching them everywhere we go this year. Jacob, you are fishing incredible this season.
Yeah, man, it's been a good year. Can't complain a whole lot. Everything's going my way. I really can't do anything wrong. You know, I had a horrible practice coming into this thing, and got lucky yesterday and just stumbled onto him, and was able to catch. Been pretty consistent with 14 pounds a day. Had to relocate him today, but it's gonna be fun tomorrow. Hopefully they stay put and we can catch them again.
Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. takeoff time. Let's bring in a former Bass Nation national champion from Hawaii. Say aloha to Maddie Wong. Got to see Maddie on Bass Live here today. It was an emotional roller coaster. It started kind of down, but it built. He had 19 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 19 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 10 pounds, 9 ounces today. Moves into second place with 29 pounds and 15 ounces. 29-15. And Matty Wong's going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. Matty, looks like you're going to work again tomorrow. Woo! The bad news is you were talking about how hot it was out there, and it's supposed to be hotter tomorrow.
I can't even potentially fathom that. That just blows my mind. I feel like I was wearing a sauna suit all day.
It's exactly what I feel like myself, to be honest. If a skinny Hawaiian is hot, imagine what a bulbous Canadian feels like right now.
Yeah, I had no words to that. Today, like you said, it was a little touch and go at first, but managed to make the right adjustments and kind of settled in. And when I was able to settle in, the bite started to roll, and I was able to manage to get a limit. And that's all I can ask for. I'm just absolutely pumped that I get to fish tomorrow. It was my first time fishing here ever, so to figure out a new fishery, to figure out like the subtle nuances about it, it makes me feel good. And hopefully we can kind of keep it rolling and stay in that top 10. But I want to give a special shout out to I call them my Alabama parents, Mark and Lisa Edmonds. These two are the salt of the earth. They take such good care of me whenever I'm in town. And if it wasn't for my Bass family, it wouldn't have made this dream possible. So a special shout out to you guys. Also a special shout out to everyone back in California, the Ventura County Bass Club, everyone back home in Hawaii, and all you guys for showing out. Give you guys yourself a round of applause for coming out and supporting all of us. Seriously. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully we'll see you on Sunday.
All right, see you tomorrow, and hopefully all the way through to Sunday. Let's bring in a 5-time Classic qualifier, former Bassmaster Open winner, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. Had 10 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Threatened to shave the beard yesterday on stage, but didn't do that. Kept it going. 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 13 ounces with 22 pounds, 10 ounces. We'll have to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, I think we're going to come up a little short. I almost shaved the beard, but I got a little fat over the past 3 or 4 months, so I don't need no new nicknames like Babyface Robertson or anything, because I know how y'all are. So we may have to just give it a little trim up so we don't see that double chin too much.
All right, trim it up. Always great to have you here. Speaking of great to have him here, fishing his 502nd Bassmaster event, his 50th season, 32-time Classic qualifier, 16-time Bassmaster winner, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. Rick Clunn had 12 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Today, 8 pounds, 13 ounces, so a little tougher day today, Rick, with 20 pounds, 14 ounces total.
Yeah, and I really had as much confidence going out today as I've had in a while going out, because I was on 2 areas that were producing quality fish, and I just didn't get one of them or 2 of them today. Well, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. This is my 50th year, and I've been doing it all year. Each one of the tournaments, I pick a sponsor, and I make them the title sponsor. And I don't usually talk about my sponsors. Most of you can read. And, but this year the title sponsor for this tournament is Bass Pro Shop and Natural Boats. And I'm really proud of them, been with them over 30 years, but not so much for what they've done for me, but what they do for conservation. Most of you don't know, Teddy Roosevelt was probably the leading conservation in the early days with all the national parks. The leading conservationist now for the last 20 years is Johnny Morris. He supports all wildlife. He supports all conservation. And it's amazing what he does. So that's what and that's the most important thing we have is preserving everything. So thanks for letting me talk to you. I won't see you tomorrow, but maybe I'll see you at the next one.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at our next event. Let's bring in a 4-time Bassmaster winner from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. Lee Livesey had 15 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 13 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into third place with 29 pounds even. £29 even and sitting in third place. And Lee, you going to work again tomorrow. How you feeling about that?
Man, I feel good. I'm starting to figure out a little something out there. Caleb's actually the one that put me on to. I had a terrible practice, like I said yesterday, and he figured a little something out in the grass that last day of practice. So thanks, Caleb. He threw me a bone, and we're kind of running with it now. He's got a good bag, and both making the cut. So, fishing grass, that's right up both our alleys, and I mean, it's tough, but it's a really good lake. There's a lot of fish, and it's right up my alley. I want to say I ran that Express X21 up and down the lake with that Yamaha show, but I didn't. I drove out there and sat on one spot all day, and saying that, running Impulse lithium batteries, I'm sitting there running, 4 graphs, live wells, pumps, and everything all day long without cranking up and anything, and I don't have to worry about my big motor cranking up at the end of the day, running 236 parallels and 212s from my cranking motor. So just having that train of thought to know I can get back on time every day, even though I'm sitting there just fishing back and forth all day. Man, Impulse Lithium, thank y'all so much. But get to go fishing another day is good. Figuring a little something out, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Go cool off. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Brandon Lester at 7-11 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. £9, 12 ounces gives you 17.7. He moves into 14th place currently. £17, 7 ounces, so put you in 14th place currently, and I don't know that you'll stay there long.
Definitely not, Dave. Anytime I see the Tennessee River on the schedule, I definitely circle that event. This river's been really, really good to me. I've had a lot of special times, but, dude, I just missed it this week. That's all there is to it, and that's fishing. It happens, We'll go on to the next one. I had a lot of friends and family come down for this one. I want to thank all of you guys for coming and all the support. I only live about less than an hour from here, up in southern Middle Tennessee, so this place is special. The whole river's special. I always love having events here. I just didn't catch them this week, but we'll make up for it at Smith Lake, and it's all good. Life is good. Appreciate you guys.
Enjoy a little time with the family. We'll see you there. A 2-time Classic qualifier and a former Bassmaster Open winner from Japan, Kenta Kimura. Kenta had 11 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish to add to that. 5 very lively fish. All these fish are going to go for a ride in our Yamaha AFCO live release boats. Get back on the water for you guys to catch. 12 pounds at 9 ounces. Gives him 23 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 5th place currently. LT, do you remember what the cut was? $23.14 and going to be close. We'll see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about a pound short or half pound short. For some reason, I've been keep doing it all year long this year. So, yeah, just fishing wrong. That's what it is.
We'll get it right by the time we get to Smith. I know you can do that. We'll see you there. Let's bring in a 4-time Classic qualifier from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. David Mullins won a Bassmaster Open just a few years ago. 9:15 yesterday. 4 fish here today. 6-3 gives you 16-2, and unfortunately you get the weekend off, but get a little redemption in a couple of weeks at Smith.
Let's hope I get some redemption, because I don't know if I know how to catch a bass anymore. But hey, thank y'all for coming out. We enjoy being down here, and let's keep it rolling.
All right, we'll see you at the next one. Next up, we got a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Corbin, Kentucky, Mike Huff. 4-11 yesterday, 5 fish here today. A better day today, Mike?
Not much, no. I got one good bite today, just couldn't get any go with it.
4-11 yesterday, 5 fish here today for Mike Huff. Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Can't thank them enough. And, of course, Decatur, Alabama, our great host city. Always a great host. And today, 5 very lively fish. It's generally not a good sign the longer it takes for the weight to come up. 7 pounds, 9 ounces gives him a total of 12 pounds, 4 ounces. And unfortunately, a tough one, but get some redemption when we get to Smith in a couple of weeks.
That's right. I'm going to forget about this one. I want to walk off the stage and get him at Smith.
All right, we'll see you there. Next up, a 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. Had 12 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that. Right around the cut yesterday. Let's keep him in there. Top 50 get a chance to fish in semifinal Saturday. Today, 12-10 yesterday. Today, 15-7, so a better day with 28 pounds and an ounce. Looks like Jacob Porosnik is going to be fishing on semifinal Sunday. That's the way you move up that leaderboard. A better day, too, for Jacob Porosnik. And did you change something, or was it just a few key bites?
Yeah, I hit that Lawrence spot lock or whatever we call it, just sit right there. Never moved the boat for 7 hours and cast it at the one spot the whole time. So a lot of fish schooling right there, a lot of big smallmouth. Just today I had 2 big ones hooked and just, whatever. There's a lot of fish there. Hopefully tomorrow, it just seems to be getting, the good thing is I think they're coming, where I'm fishing out there. So hopefully tomorrow get out there, but it's always good to get to fish on Saturday, get to come see you again. But I'm kind of mad. Wow. My best friend, Matt Robertson, went to Whataburger yesterday and didn't even invite me. Can you believe that?
I can.
Yeah, selfish sucker. That's why, but that's all right. I'll get him back. We always kind of have a little deal. Whoever finishes highest in the deal buys dinner, but I think he's buying dinner this time.
Go get him. He's not out of here yet. You can still catch him. Let's bring in a 5-time Bassmaster winner from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. He won the last Elite Series event we had. 14 pounds even yesterday, so he's in the cut after day 1. Let's keep him there after day 2. 5 fish to add to that. 14 yesterday. Currently in 39th place with 12-14. He is 26 pounds, 14 ounces, and he moves all the way up to 6th place currently. So Patrick Walters going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. 26-14, you're going to work tomorrow by the looks of things.
Thank goodness. It was a tougher day today. I caught a few fish. I didn't catch as many as yesterday. I guess I didn't adapt, but we survived today. We had 12 pounds. Tomorrow, we got to get us 20, try to make that top 10. Keep at it.
I'm looking forward to watching that workout. But before you leave, you get our Crush City Monster Bag of the tournament, 26 pounds, 12 ounces from our last event. Get yourself a $2,000 bonus there, and just go get 26-12 tomorrow, and you'll be here into Sunday.
26-13, that's the plan. We're going to go 1 ounce higher. Do I get to keep this?
Yeah, put that in the back of the Pinto.
Let's do it.
All right, we will see you tomorrow. Next up, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Georgia. Let me hear it for Mark Frazier. $8 pounds even yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looks like a little better day today, weight-wise. 8 pounds yesterday, 12 pounds, 15 ounces, gives him 20 pounds, 15 ounces. Unfortunately, on the wrong side of the projected cut, but rallies for some very valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. $20 pounds, 15 ounces. Going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Not going to take it over for the tournament, which is a 7.9 that Greg Hackney weighed in. But for the day, 5-1, a new Phoenix Boats Big Bass. So a little redemption after a tough one this week.
Yeah, definitely a tough one yesterday. I've never been here, so it's always good to come to a new place and learn a little bit. But hopefully, I wish I would have learned it in practice. But I kind of picked up as day 1 came, and today I changed it up. And I rallied a little bit, got some points back, which is always good. But it's not going to be enough, obviously. But hopefully we come back and I can learn a little bit more.
Go get him at Smith, our next event. We look forward to seeing you there. Had a big day yesterday. He's a 2-time Elite Series champion, 13-time Classic qualifier, the Cruise Missile, John Cruz. Got to watch him all day long on Bass Live. Had 18 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Looking for 15 pounds, 2 ounces to take the lead here today. He's got 5 fish. He's 15 pounds, 2 ounces. $18.2 yesterday. He's 15.2 here today. 5 fish all alive. 16 pounds, 6 ounces. With 34 pounds and 8 ounces, John Cruz is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Big largemouth and smallmouth in there. Needs to be better than 5'1" to take it over for the day. 5'7" takes over Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. So a good tournament. This fishery's great for you, John.
Man, it really worked out again today. As I mentioned yesterday, practice was really, really tough. And I just got a few clues. And, man, I got a little fortunate yesterday. And today I had to kind of, in case of emergency break glass situation, that's where I caught that 5-pounder. But I kind of used that up. And then I ended up catching that smallmouth late, just making an adjustment. So I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring as far as, current and whatever. But hopefully it works out again. It was pretty amazing.
Well, go get rigged and get ready because you're going fishing in the morning, our tournament later. Next up, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. 12 pounds and 11 ounces yesterday. So he's on the right side of the cut after day number 1. 5 fish here today. Today, 10 pounds, 14 ounces. Puts you in 9th place currently, but I don't know if it's enough to stay there.
No, I don't think so. It's a week that I just didn't really get anything figured out, Dave. We ground and ground and ground. I only had 5 keeper bites today, and I'm really thankful for them. At about noon, I went and tried some big fish deals, and it just didn't work out, and that's just the way it went. So, but the good news is it wasn't a bomb. We got out here with some points, and we got one more hot weather event, and then we get to go to your side of the country.
I can't wait. Look forward to seeing you at the next one. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. Brad Watley had 15 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. The cut after day number 1 was 12 pounds, 10 ounces, so he's in there. Let's keep him in there. 5 fish here today. 15.7 yesterday. Today, 5 fish for 12 pounds at 9 ounces with 28 pounds even. That should be good to fish tomorrow. He moves into 7th place currently. Brad Watley on a bit of a heater the last number of events. And it looks like we're going to get to hang out a little bit more on the weekend tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. It's hot out there, but it's fun fishing. I mean, I'm fishing the way I like. I enjoy. Oh, I'm sorry. Fishing shallow and just grinding it out. I like grinders, so these are my kind of events. I don't really care for the 100-pound tournaments. So no, having a good time. This place has got a lot of fishing, and we're having fun.
Always great to have you here. See you back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. takeoff time. Let's bring out an 11-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dalla Boo Lowen. 12 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, which was exactly the cut after day number 1. Let's keep him inside that cut. He is not very positive about that happening. 5 fish here today. 12-10 yesterday, the 6th stop of the 2024 Bassmaster Elite Series, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. And today, 10 pounds, 2 ounces gives him 22 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 11th place currently. 22 pounds, 12 ounces. So, Bill, not very hopeful to go fishing tomorrow by the sounds of things.
You know, I don't think so. I think it's going to take that 12-pound-a-day number. You know, typically these guys don't slip, and the numbers normally don't go down. They normally go up. But, you know, I'm just having one of those weird off years, and, you know, it's frustrating in fishing. It seems like the more you fight it, the worse it gets. But I'm just going to keep my head up and keep grinding. I think I'm going to slide over to Lake Martin, go see if I can get tuned up for the next event. You know, it's too far to go home, so we're going to go over there and play around with them spotted bass. And, you know, like I said, I ain't going to make it tomorrow. So if y'all are here tomorrow, come see me over at the Yamaha trailer. Talk about my Express. You get a second, check out Yamaha Right Waters. It's our conservation effort to take care of our waters, to protect them for the future generations. So if y'all are here tomorrow, come see me, and we'll talk about fishing.
We'll see you there. Take care. Always great to have you here. Next up, a 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland, Brian Schmidt. Had a uncharacteristically tough day yesterday. 5 pounds, 14 ounces. A better day today. Going to earn him some Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 5-14 yesterday. Today, 13-13 gives him 19 pounds, 11 ounces. Not going to be good enough to go fishing tomorrow, but some valuable Angler of the Year points for the Mercury Pro from Maryland. So a better day today, and today not going to be your problem, just probably still kicking yourself from yesterday.
100%. We overcomplicate things, and today was a lot of fun. You know, before I dive into that, you know, real quick, Derek Hudnall bowed out coming into this event. And, guys, you know, that's a hard thing for anybody to do. He's one of the classiest guys I've ever met in my life. And best wishes for him. And Ed Lochran had to go home this week, you know, fighting kidney stones real bad. But John Cruz is kicking butt, okay? John Cruz, so the house is still doing all right a little bit. So, you know, I went simple today. I fished grass. I tied on my Hayabusa little Schmitty swim jig, caught a pile of fish, Chunky D on the back from Missile. I don't know, hopefully gain some points, man, and, you know, have a little bit of momentum driving, or I'm actually going to fly home and see you at Smith.
I'll see you there. Safe travels. Next up, from Cullman, Alabama, a 2-time Classic champion. Hot off a win just a few weeks ago. Let's hear it for Jordan Lee. Came into this event in second place in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. Everybody talking about Jordan when we got to Alabama, and unfortunately, 3 fish today. 11-12 yesterday. 3 pounds, 11 ounces today gives you 15-7. He's going to hold him up. Lisa made him. Are you ready for this? Boom, shakalaka, tiny bass. I don't think even Roland Martin's got long enough arms to make them look big, Jordan, but Lisa made you do it, huh?
She did. She said, yeah, you got to hold them up. So there you go. Yeah, this was I got a dose of humble pie this week if I wasn't already humble. You know, just, man, I thought the fish were going to be on the channel here in Decatur, and I pretty much practiced all week doing that, and they just were not there. And, you know, I didn't have a backup plan. You know, I looked shallow around Decatur. Just, I couldn't get a bite. I mean, I really forgot what a bite felt like today. I was fishing out there. I'm like, man, I wish one would tug on my line just so I could feel what one feels like, because it's fun when you're getting bit. But, man, a disappointing week. You know, we'll have to take this one on the chin. We got Smith Lake coming up, so we're going to have to, you know, put this one behind us. That's tough to do in this sport, especially when guys are bringing them in, and, you know, you're seeing guys catch them out there. It's tough, but, you know, we'll see what happens at Smith.
Enjoy a few days off, and I know you'll rally at Smith. We look forward to seeing you there. A 9-time Classic qualifier from Florida, Bernie Schultz. We're only 20 anglers in, and I'm already delirious. I almost said you were from Alabama, but I stopped myself. Alabama's good. Yeah, it's a fine part of the world. 12 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 11 ounces. Alabama was very good to him today with 28 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 5th place currently. A big rally for Bernie Schultz. That's how you right the ship. 16-11 today with 28 pounds, 12 ounces. Bernie's going fishing tomorrow. We're going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats. Big Bass needs to be better than 5'7" today. 4 pounds, 15 ounces. Not going to take that over, but man, a great rally sitting in 5th place, and you know you're going to work tomorrow, Bernie.
Yeah, it's been a lean year. It feels good to finally get some fish to the scales. I'd like to take a second and give a shout out to the guys at McGriff Tire right down the street. I had a flat tire pulling out of here yesterday, and I got there at closing time, and you'd think it was a NASCAR pit crew. I mean, they had my trailer jacked up and fixed the tire, put the spare on there, took the original tire and put it in the cradle for that's going to be my spare now. But anyway, then they didn't even want to charge me. I had to make them take some money. I mean, they're just awesome people. I mean, it was time to go home, and they just treated me right, and I appreciate that. And all the fine folks in the area, the Barnetts, Cliff Prince and I are staying with the Barnetts, just good people.
Great people, and I'm glad they took care of you. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Lake Wylie, South Carolina, Todd Otten. 8 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Better day today, Todd?
Yeah, a little better day. We just had to kind of go fishing today because nothing was really working good yesterday, and we landed on a couple fish.
10 pounds, 3 ounces gives him 18-11. Unfortunately, that's below the projected cut, but we got Smith in a couple weeks and get some redemption there.
Yeah, I hope I can heal my arm up. I don't know, I got some kind of nerve going down my arm. Every time I set the hook this week on a 1.5-pounder, it just killed me just to wind that little fish. But, hey, we took enough Advil. We got through it this week, and we'll be ready for Smith.
Hopefully a little break gets you healed up. We'll see you in a couple weeks' time. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion and the reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, the Cowboy Joey Cifuentes. 12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, was just outside of the cut after day number 1. 4 fish here on day number 2. Six pounds, 13 ounces gives you 19.4, and a tough season after an incredible season last year, unfortunately.
Yeah, man, it's hard to explain. I don't know. Everything's just not going right. Making really bad decisions. Did had a decent day yesterday, I thought, but I don't know. Hopefully when we get up to the smallmouth, I can catch those fish, and maybe we can turn the season around. But man, I really just need to clear it and go home, see my family, and love you guys. Thanks for supporting me. That's the thing, you gotta, when the times are tough, man, that's what they're there for, and they do for me. And I really love you guys. Love my wife. She's a rock. So anyway.
You got a great family, and we know you'll turn it around. We look forward to seeing you. The next one, let's bring out an 8-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. 11 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. So just outside of the cut after day number 1, but let's get him inside the cut here today. 5 fish for Chris Zaldane, having a great season this year. Inside the top 20 in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, 12-12 today. Gives you 24 pounds and an ounce. We'll have to see what it all shakes out. But below the projected cut, but, it seems like it was a tougher day today.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, tough conditions out there. I went out underneath the cut line, and this morning I locked a Bass Mafia Big Larry spoon in my hand, and that's probably the funnest bite on the Tennessee River you could possibly get, and caught what I caught. Hopefully we make it, get out there tomorrow, because that bite is so much fun. Can't wait to get out there. So hopefully it happens.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you and try to fire through this way and as quick as possible. It's Doobie time, representing the Bass Nation. Let me hear it for Tim Doobie. 16-9 yesterday, and 1 fish here today. $2 pounds and an ounce gives him 18 pounds, 10 ounces. You move into 23rd place, and that's a tough one. But at least yesterday's weight's going to keep you in it for Angler of the Year points.
Yeah, I only have 1, but I am pretty proud of that one. I worked very hard to get that 1 bite out there today. Just didn't work out, but, I wasn't at work. Well, kind of. But I went fishing today, so no complaints here.
Always a great attitude. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. Let's bring in a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. 12 pounds, 12 ounces, so he's in the cut after day number 1. Five fish here today at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Thank Whataburger for being our title sponsor here this week. 12-12 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Trying to get into semifinals Saturday. $12-12 after day number 1. Why is it pain? But the song seems painful when you catch them. It seems great, but when you don't, it really just it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of tough, and I really have some baby sharks in there. Some very, very tiny baby sharks.
They have to weigh something. 12-12 after day number 1. 5 fish here today. Okay. All right. Hi. It's 912 is his weight, so it's picking up on the scale. It's just not hooking up to our computer. So to make things even more evil when you don't catch him, not only is the song annoying, but our computer needs to be rebooted. But that's a good one there. That's not a baby shark. That's a good. Oh, now that is a baby shark. That brown one was a lot nicer than that other one, but tough one this time around. Smith Lake, though, I imagine that kind of lines up with some of your skills.
Yeah, I like fishing for spotted bass. Yeah, this morning, I started out, and I had a little mayfly hatch yesterday that I caught a bunch of fish on. Started there, didn't even get a bite, and just went fishing. First seawall I come to, I catch that smallmouth, 4.5 pounder, and apparently that was the kiss of death because I just weighed in 3 bass for less than 3 pounds with that smallmouth. So it was definitely a struggle. I didn't really find much in practice, so I went with my strengths. I picked up the Abu Garcia Shane LaHue Pro Series dock skipping rod and skipped as many docks as I could on Lake Wheeler. It worked out yesterday. I caught a ton of 2.5 pounders, and today it just didn't work out. So we'll move on to Smith. It's got some spotted bass. I'm looking forward to that one.
All right, always great to have you here. While we reboot the computer, just stick with us. We'll ask our DJ to play some music over there, and we'll be right back. for a little inconvenience. I want to remind everybody, it's a great opportunity to remind everybody, stay hydrated. Make sure you take a drink here and there, because the reason we got delayed is our computer actually overheated. So it is hot out, officially, according to our computer. But we're all up and running now, and we are ready to get going. And what better angler to bring out than a Bassmaster Open winner? He's an Elite Series rookie. He's a social media superstar. Get loud for Ben Milliken. Ben Milliken at 13 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish here today. Got the crew up here with him today. 13 even yesterday. 7-8 today. 20 pounds, 8 ounces. A tougher day today, but Ben, at least you got the family here with you to soften the blow a little bit.
My scale said 15. You sure it's not still broken?
You'll have to take that up with Lisa, but by the looks of the bag, I don't think there's any way it said 15.
Yeah, that was a painful one. It's one of those days driving into the boat ramp. You got a lump in your throat. You want to throw up. Just a terrible day out there. But got the best support system in the world. Got the best job in the world, so you can't complain.
The best attitude in the world. We look forward to seeing you at Smith. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming up on stage. Next up, we have a 7-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Brandon Card. 16-10 yesterday, a tougher day today by the looks of things, but he is not the only one in the field with a tough day number 2 so far. 7 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 24 pounds, 4 ounces. It's going to be close.
Yeah, if the cut weight drops a hair, I'll be able to sneak in. But honestly, that was kind of more along the lines of how my practice was. Yesterday was just a total gift from God, honestly. I mean, I caught 2 giants on top water first thing, and it just kind of set the tone for the day. So, really, I'm just super grateful for the great day yesterday to even, keep me into contention. So, hopefully we'll get back out there tomorrow. I'll get my fingers crossed.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. We'll try to fire through this as quick as possible. He is a 2-time Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. Talked about it on stage yesterday, how much a Texas angler would love to win a Whataburger event. Actually told me what his order is and everything at 15-8 yesterday, but a better day today by the looks of things. 15-8 yesterday, 5 fish here today on day number 2, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 17 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into second place with 33 pounds, 4 ounces. Just 1 pound, 3 ounces short of the overall lead. And it looks like we're going to be able to watch him all day long on Bass Live tomorrow. What was the order? Number 2 with jalapenos? Is that what it was?
Yeah, number 2, grilled jalapenos and onions. That's the deal. No, yeah, today I had a little bit more of an incentive to catch them. My wife and boys are flying in tonight, so I didn't want to not make the cut, so I tried a little harder.
Well, you caught him, and you're in second place, so we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring it up, and former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion from Wisconsin, Jay Shakuret. Had 13-8 yesterday. Looks like a good day here today. Jay's going to be sticking around by the looks of things. Was in the cut yesterday and still in the cut, obviously, here today. 18 pounds and an ounce. 31 pounds and 9 ounces. And Jay Shakuret moves into 4th place. $31 pounds and 9 ounces. Nothing says a hot Alabama day like a little polka music.
Man, I am happy with that weight. Found a little place today, finally, one of those places. I've been waiting for it all week. Me and Alex Redwine are catching them off it, so hopefully tomorrow it's a fun day reeling in a bunch of bass. Hi, everybody back home. It's hot down here if you didn't know. Still a good tournament for me, though, so far. Hopefully I can back it up. I don't know what's there. Left them biting, so we'll see.
Great tournament so far. Keep it rolling. He's a 2-time Elite Series champion, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. 6-6 yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looks like a better day today. 6-6 yesterday. Today, 5 fish for Buddy Gross here on day number 2. Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, 13 pounds, 11 ounces. A better day indeed. With 20 pounds an ounce, you move into 23rd place. And caught him better today on a day where a lot of our field seems to have struggled a little bit.
Yeah, I just tried to make them be where they weren't yesterday. You know, I made a bad decision, and I'm going to pay for it. But it's been that kind of year. But we're going to get it straightened out, get it all working together. But I want to say Impulse Lithium, they came all the way for 2 hours yesterday just to get me back up and running. I had a battery trouble. But thank you to them, and thank you, everybody.
Always great to have you here. Let's keep them rolling through with the former Bass Nation national champion, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. Had 14-1. Lee Livesey was up here earlier singing your praises and thanking you for whatever you put him on here this week, and it looks like it's working out for you too. 14-1 yesterday, 15-13 today. He moves into 6th place with 29 pounds, 14 ounces. So another good tournament for Team Express Yamaha. Looks like both Caleb and Lee Livesey going to be fishing tomorrow. And you can tell you guys have a lot of fun. When I started saying that Lee was, like, right away you got a little suspect. You didn't expect it to be a compliment.
That's what I was saying. I don't know which way that was going to go. No, man. We just put it together this week, and it's good to be fishing tomorrow. I think we both have a shot at the top 10. We still have a little bit to expand on, and we're kind of doing it, just kind of rolling around some grass and catching some good ones every now and then. So we're going to go to work tomorrow and work our butts off and see what we catch.
Big week for the house. Keep it rolling. Next up, we got a 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. 11 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Looks like a bit of a better day here today. Let's get him inside the cut. Was just outside of the cut after one day. But day 2 looks like a better day here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. 11-8 yesterday, 15-10 today, giving him 27 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 12th place. And looks like Brandon Cobb going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. And that Hydrilla Gorilla right there is a major reason why. 5-7. Oh, nope. That's not over 5-7, is it?
No, it went 5-7.
Okay, not going to take over Phoenix Boat Bass. But, hey, man, you got to be happy with your day. I mean, you had a great rally today, and you're fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, it was much better today. I went and caught a few fish shallow this morning, just kind of get slowed down a little bit, and then I ended up hitting a couple places that they were actually biting. I fished them yesterday, and they weren't, so I don't really know about tomorrow, but got my timing a little better today, so it's all about timing out here with the current and everything, so maybe I can get timing right tomorrow.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. takeoff time. A 10-time Classic qualifier, former TTBC champion from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. 11 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today for Matt Herron. 11-13 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Asheville, Alabama. 12 pounds, 2 ounces. Gives him 23 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 16th place currently. We'll have to see how the cut weight shakes out at the end of this weigh-in. But Matt Herron going to have 2 events in his home state of Alabama. Obviously going to Smith Lake next, but let's hope it's enough to slide in there. It's a little below the projected cut, but it does seem like it was a little tougher in a lot of the field today.
It's probably going to be right there borderline. I'm kind of stuck living in between 2 worlds. I have been for the last couple of years. Our world has changed with technology and stuff, and I'm trying to do both. Everybody thinks I'm dead set against it, but I'm trying to learn. But trying to get good at both and getting stuck. Today I finally said, there's so many trash fish in the Tennessee River that it's really hard to do it. I got caught trying to do it yesterday, and today I just said, go do what you do, and it's the best thing to do. Maybe I'll get to fish tomorrow.
Love to see you out here tomorrow. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. It's his birthday today, so I need you to be real loud. He's Elite Series champion from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. 13 pounds, 2 ounces. 13 pounds, 2 ounces. They're very entertaining signs in the crowd. 5 fish here today. Dirty 30 or are you 30 is the one sign. Are you 30 today?
I'm 30.
That's good. That's good.
It's not the dirty 30, though. It's about the 10-2 or 10-4. I wish.
13 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Let's get him into semifinals Saturday. 10 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 23-10. He moves into 18th place. Hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow. If not, he'll enjoy his birthday tonight. £23, 10 ounces, so hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow, but if not, it'll allow you to enjoy your birthday a little bit more tonight.
I probably still enjoy it tonight, drink a few things and have some fun, but because it's a stressful week, and I'm actually happy with that. Even if I don't make the cut, I'm happy I didn't bomb, because after practice, I really thought I'd be down there because I didn't know what to do. So if I could stay in the cut, that'd be awesome, but if not, I'm still happy I didn't bomb it, and I could get some valuable points for the Classic. So yeah, we're going to go, I guess, drink some food. Yeah, we'll try to make the cut, but no, we're going to go hang out with the family and my girlfriend, and we'll go drink some beer because I'm thirsty.
All right, go enjoy it. They sound riled up and ready to go. Alabama, one of your very own. He is the back-to-back Bass Nation National Champion, an Elite Series champion, Will Davis Jr. Had 14 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. 14.4 yesterday, 5 here on day number 2. Currently in 53rd place. Let's get him inside the top 50 and get him deep enough in there so we can see him back up here tomorrow. Semifinal Saturday, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, 14.4 yesterday. Today, 12 pounds even with 26 pounds, 4 ounces. It looks like Will Davis is going fishing tomorrow. And let's make a very cute picture, ladies and gentlemen. So not only are you going to leave here with a very cute picture, but it looks like you're going to work tomorrow, Will.
I'm very blessed, to have this little girl up here with me. It's her birthday today. She's 2, so I'm happy to have her here with her dad. And I told her I was sorry I didn't bring no big ones in, but she said, you better do better tomorrow. So I had to go out there and catch them again.
Okay, well, everyone on the count of 3 say happy birthday. What is her name?
Chandler.
Everybody, her name is Chandler. On the count of 3, I need happy birthday, Chandler. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Say hey.
She's speechless. She is so impressed, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow, and happy birthday, Chandler. You can party with Tyler Rivette tonight. Next up, we have a 3-time Classic qualifier from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff. A former Strike King College Bass champion, 12-12 after day number 1, so he was in the cut after day number 1. 5 fish here today, 13 pounds, 11 ounces, so a better day today. Should have him fishing tomorrow with 26 pounds, 7 ounces for the 26 pounds, 7 ounces, and looks like you're going to work again tomorrow.
Hey, I sure hope so. If you were going to tell me I was going to make the cut at this tournament, I would have said I'm going to have to be a real lucky guy this week, and that was the case. I had 2 12-inchers today at 12 o'clock, so thank God we caught a few, but hey, maybe we'll get to see you all again tomorrow.
I hope to see you tomorrow, but before you leave here today, Phoenix Boats Big Bass from our last event is 7-6. He gets a bonus check there. And you get to take that Happy Gilmore. Yeah, no problem. I'll stop you for Happy Gilmore check anytime. Let's bring out a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Shelby, North Carolina. Team Toyota's Matt Airy. Had 10 pounds, 9 ounces, part of the incredibly prestigious Team Toyota team. Got to thank Toyota for all their support all these years. Incredible what Toyota has done, not just for bass, but for the sport of fishing. They do more than all the other truck companies combined, and we got to thank them for that. 10 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 9 pounds even, gives him 19 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 31st place currently. 19 pounds, 9 ounces in 31st place. Not sure you're going to go fishing tomorrow. We were talking about that Toyota. I know they have wonderful air conditioning. You're going to get to enjoy some of that shortly.
I'm fixing to fire that baby up and let her eat. But I'm sitting back here in the bag line, and Frank Talley get an ice water, and he dumped it right down my back, and I didn't even budge. He said, "Guy, you're a pretty tough guy." I said, "No," I said, "that's the best thing I've felt in 2 days." And it's like a sauna down here, but no wind, man. It is what it is. But Wheeler was tough. I mean, I never really got dialed into anything. The bites are few and far between. I guess I needed to be out there on the flats, maybe grinding it out, but it was hard for me to do that. I just wasn't getting enough bites. And when you did get a bite, it may be a pound and a half, it may be a 3-pounder. So I went and generated more bites and lost, obviously, but didn't execute well this week. But looking forward to going to tangle with some spotted bass. Hey to my wife Emily, my girls Reese and Ren. I'll be home before Father's Day.
Well, safe travels. Enjoy your Father's Day at home, and we'll see you at the next one. He is a 2-time Classic qualifier. He's an Elite Series champion from Temple, Texas. Frank the Tank Talley. 13 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Let's get Frank inside the top 50 and get him fishing the semifinal Saturday. 13-14 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Day number 2, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake in beautiful Decatur, Alabama. 12 pounds, 10 ounces. Looks like Frank the Tank is unofficially inside the top 50 in 14th place currently with 26 pounds, 11 ounces. $26.11, and looks like you're going to work tomorrow by the looks of things.
Dave, I need it. It's been 2 good solid days for me, and I haven't been able to do that all year, so I'm excited about it. I thought I might have to go home for Father's Day, but it looks like I get to fish another day, so I'll take that 10K and run to the woods.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning.
Patty melt or cheeseburger?
I go both ways. Today it's a little toasty for the patty melt. I think I'd go straight cheeseburger.
I agree. I'm a cheeseburger man at Whataburger for sure.
Spicy ketchup or fancy ketchup?
Both. Mixture.
You go both ways.
Yeah, half and half. A little burn and a little sweet.
Oh, I like that about you. I'm more of a fancy ketchup man myself. Next up, we have a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. He's a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Had 15 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Looks like another good day here today. Let's get Seth Fighter inside the top 50. 15 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here on day number 2. Let's get his ticket punched to semifinal Saturday. $15.14 yesterday. A good time out there, anyways?
Yeah, I had fun.
Right up until this point, huh?
Yeah, I'm just curious what they weigh.
I think you had a good day. You did. 15 pounds, 3 ounces with 31 pounds and an ounce. Seth Fighter moves into 5th place. And look out, ladies and gentlemen, turning the tides on his season. And I'm predicting he's going to catch him all the way to Waddington, New York, and change things, because a very uncharacteristically tough start to the season for Seth Fighter. But, man, if you look at how much you've changed your standing Angler of the Year already with this event, man, you keep that rolling. And that Classic that you said was out of your grasp, I don't know if it is.
Oh, we got a lot of days of fishing before we go down that path. But I'm just happy to have a good tournament. I'm having fun out there, not getting a lot of bites, but, yeah, enjoying myself and trying to not sweat to death.
Well, that could be a problem. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Next up, we got a former Bass Nation National Champion, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. At 6 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 2 fish here today. But, hey, the weather's nice.
Yeah, I cooled off today because I ran all over the place. Finally found a place way, way far into a distant land and went 2 for 5. Add insult to injury, and that's how we're going to end it. But learned a bunch. You know, I got behind the 8 ball here. I wanted a ledge fish. That's my problem in the Tennessee River. I fish the way I want to fish, and it just never. One day we're going to come here where I could throw a plug here or any of these Tennessee River lakes, and that's what I like to do. And I just wasted too much time, never rebounded, and kind of figured it out today. So, you know, till we meet again, this is an interesting place. It's just was fishing weird. Not a lot of current, not a lot of wind, tough fishing. So, grinder tournament. Love the grinder tournament. Just couldn't find the fish to support it. Hope we come back. Maybe a little later. A little later, and they're on the ledges. A little later, a little rain. Life is good. See ya.
411 today, giving them a total of 11-10. Next up, we got a 2-time Classic qualifier, former Forest Wood Cup champion and a Bassmaster Open winner earlier this year from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. 9-11 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Eight pounds, 12 ounces gives you 18.7. And unfortunately, Scott's going to be outside of the projected cut this time around in 39th place currently. Unfortunately, a tough one, Scott, but having fans cheering for you like that's got to make it feel a little bit better.
You know, absolutely. I'd say I've been doing this 25 years. You know, you're going to have some tough tournaments. You're going to have some tough years. And the Wheeler was a little tough on me this week. I never really found anything all throughout practice. And this is one of those tournaments where you spend 12, 13 hours a day in practice hoping to find 1 or 2 spots, a school of fish or a little zone that's got some bass offshore. And that's what I just stayed patient all practice trying to find that. And I actually tried to do that again a little bit during the tournament. I just never came across that. And so it's just one of those things, man. I'm really excited about getting a chance to watch live tomorrow, to try to learn something. Just, I mean, to see, honestly, because, you know, I spend all the hours that I've spent here in the last 5 days and not be able to catch any good fish. A little frustrating. But, again, been doing this 25 years. You chalk it up, move on to the next one. And the Lord's been good to me over the years. So just want to thank him, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Great attitude. We look forward to seeing you at Smith. A 3-time Classic qualifier, former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. 9-2 yesterday. 3 fish here today. (9-2) after day number 1. 3 fish for Jake Whitaker. 5 pounds, 2 ounces gives you 14.4. And this one a tough one, but Smith Lake, a great spot to rally.
Yeah, man, it's just a frustrating week. Just never did get on anything in practice, and you know, just tried to go mix it up today, and just never did, you know, put any bites together. But that's part of it. God is good, and we'll praise Him in the good ones and in the bad ones. But Smith is going to be, you know, it's going to be tough too. But they got spotted bass in there. Spotted bass actually bite when it's hot and sunny. So I'm looking forward to getting out there. But go home for a week, regroup, and we'll see y'all next week.
Enjoy some family time, your Father's Day, and we'll see you at the next one. Let's bring out the 2023 Bassmaster Classic champion, the only Canadian ever to win a Classic, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. 14 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $14.1 yesterday. Today, 5 fish for Jeff Gustafson at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 9 pounds, 15 ounces gives you 24 pounds even, and you got to hope it's enough to sneak in there. Definitely different weights today.
Yeah, I know. It was way tougher for me today. Just a lot less bites, and just didn't see as many of them around. I fished my butt off. That's the way she goes sometimes. So we got a week off. I'm staying down here, gonna practice fishing in the heat. Maybe I'll be able to get used to it. I don't know. I think I'd take winter over this for half the year.
Well, good news is you get to experience that. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow. We'll see how it all shakes out. Our next angler from Wisconsin, a former Bass Nation national champion, 3-time Classic qualifier, Pat Schlopper. 11 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish here today. £11 even after 1 day of competition. Pat Schlopper qualified for the Elite Series, double qualified through the Bass Nation and the Bassmaster Opens. 5 fish here today for 13 pounds, 14 ounces. So a better day today with 24 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 18th place currently. A better day for Pat Schlopper, and maybe it's enough to get out there again tomorrow. 24 pounds, 14 ounces, a little bit better day today, and with the way the weights seem to be moving around, might be enough to go tomorrow.
Oh, I hope so. It's been a challenge this year to make cuts. I'm thankful for everyone I could make, and I figured I needed 14 pounds today to have a shot, and we're close, so hopefully we can sneak in there.
Find out at the end of the way, and we'll keep firing through them. Our next angler from Connecticut had a big day yesterday. Alex Wetherell had 16.3 yesterday, bringing us another limit of fish here today. 16.3 yesterday. Today, 5 fish for 15 pounds, 7 ounces. Not a problem. Never mind the top 50. He's inside the top 10 in 4th place currently. $31 pounds, 10 ounces, and you're sitting in 4th place, so you don't got to worry about top 50. You're in the top 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I was asked this morning what I thought I could go out and catch, and my goal was 15 pounds, and that's exactly what we did, so I couldn't be happier.
Well, great goal achieved, and look forward to seeing your goals tomorrow. Keep them rolling through with an Elite Series rookie from Auburn, Alabama, Logan Parks. Always got a great cheering section, great support. Had 13.2 yesterday, so he was in the cut after day number 1. 5 fish to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 5 ounces. A better day today with 29 pounds, 7 ounces. Logan Parks rockets all the way into the top 10 in 9th place currently. $29 pounds, 7 ounces, and a better day today. And keep it going like that. You might be here all the way through to Sunday.
Yeah, you were making fun of me because I wanted to leave yesterday, every place that I started catching fish, so I decided to stick around today, and there was a few more there than I thought.
I never made fun of you. I pointed out the pattern that was developing on live.
Well, I'm glad because it pointed it out in my head.
Okay, well, it works, so you're going to stay in that area again tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully there's some left. It was a pretty special afternoon, and I found a place, and I hope that they're still there tomorrow, and maybe we can make a run at the top 10 or something.
Would love to see that happen. Another one of our incredible rookies. From one rookie to another, took him exactly one event to make a top 3. Finished 3rd from Knoxville, Tennessee, Robert G. Had 12 pounds and 10 ounces to start the day. Five fish here today. 12.10 yesterday, 11.7 today. Gives him 24 pounds and an ounce. Going to have to see if it's enough. You're in 23rd place right now as we near the halfway point of this way, and so it's going to be close.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have enough, but, this week really, it stumped me. Wheeler Lake, I love the Tennessee River, and it was just different this week. I didn't really jive with it, never really found anything great, so I just had to go junk fishing every day and catch what I could, and one of my best areas yesterday didn't pan out at all today, but, I'm looking forward to Smith Lake, though.
Looking forward to seeing you there, and hopefully you sneak inside the top 50. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Oh, Bob Downey. 8-3 yesterday and a better day today. Oh, Bob missed one tournament this year because he became a brand new daddy, so happy Father's Day on Sunday, but 16 pounds even moves you into 22nd place. And old Bob Downey might be making the Bassmaster Classic with one tournament short if he keeps catching them like this. 24 pounds and 3 ounces. Going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5.7 for the day. 5.5, not going to take that over. But, man, hey, a rally like that going to help you big time with points.
Yeah, it'll help big time. I thought I needed about 17 pounds to get into the cut. We'll see. It would seem to be a little tougher today, but
I don't even know where we're sitting halfway through the weigh-in is over. But if I'm not here tomorrow, just want to say thanks to everyone here for coming out. I enjoyed my time here. It's fun to actually catch them a bit today. Looking forward to getting home. I'm going to fly home next week and see the family and then get back down here for Smith. So hopefully see you tomorrow. But if not, everyone take care.
Keep firing through this lane and get you an answer quick. He's an unfortunately on the wrong side of things this time around.
Yeah, this wasn't my week. There's just sometimes you go out there, and I mean, even yesterday after having a bad day, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to totally change it up. Did something totally different, and still caught the exact same fish. So it's just part of the game. You know, we got 3 more tournaments, and I'm in a good spot. I just got to keep, get back on top of it and just remember the fundamentals and catch fish. That's all it is. So we got enough time. Got to turn it around.
Turned around. We look forward to seeing you at Smith. He is your reigning and defending Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic champion from Alabama. Get loud for Justin Hamner. 16-11 yesterday and another good day here today. Looking for 17 pounds, 14 ounces to take the lead. 20 pounds, 8 ounces. With 37 pounds, 3 ounces, Justin Hamner is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake right here in his home state of Alabama. 37 pounds, 3 ounces. You are leading this whole thing, and winning the Classic was fun, and I bet you winning the Elite would be fun too.
That'd be real fun. I told you I wanted one of them blue trophies. I didn't expect it to come from here because I don't know nothing about this place, but it's doing pretty good. I got a special deal that, got it to myself, and I'm excited.
Last time you got excited, it got very exciting. Is it that kind of excited?
It could be that kind of exciting. It's special. I just got to make them bite. I mean, there's probably 100 of them that size sitting on one spot, and they're tough to get to bite, but when I get one to bite, it's a 4-pounder, so.
Can't wait to see how this week finishes out. There's your tournament leader. Let's hear it for him. From one Alabama angler to another. He's an Elite Series rookie, Wesley Gore. Had 17-9 yesterday, and it looks like another good day here today. $17.9 yesterday. Today, 15 pounds, 2 ounces with 32 pounds, 11 ounces. Wesley Gore doesn't have to worry. He knows he's going fishing on semifinal Saturday at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 32 pounds, 11 ounces. We're going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats at Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5.7 for the day, 7.9 for the tournament, 5.13 a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass. And even more importantly, you're going to work tomorrow, and you don't even have to worry about it. You're not one of those guys pacing back there. You know you're going tomorrow. You're in 5th place currently.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. To say the least, I really don't know how we have 32-11, but we're making it work every day. I've had one giant every day. I had a 5.15 yesterday and a 5.13 today, so hopefully I'm just going to keep telling everybody I'm not going to catch anything, and we run across another one like that.
Sounds like a great pattern. Keep it rolling. Next up, we got an 8-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 3-time U.S. Open champion from Payson, Arizona, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. Had 14-10 yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. 14-10 after day number 1. Made 12 Bassmaster top 10s. Tougher day today. 9.8 with 24 pounds, 10 ounces. He's in 25th place as we pass the halfway point of this tournament. So there is a chance, but it's going to be close, Clifford.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot closer than I was hoping. I threw back like a 12-pound limit yesterday. It just was a lot harder to get bit today. I fished hard, and it was just it was a tougher day. I don't think there was much current, but I'm thankful to have what I have, and I'd really like to go do it again. But my equipment was awesome. I want to say thanks to the folks at Phoenix Boats and Suzuki. Everything working awesome. I just got to do a little bit better on catching them. And I've caught them all on a jig this week, and I haven't done that in a while. So it's fun fishing a little bit old school.
We'll see how it all shakes out. We'll fire through this way, and let's bring a West Coast angler out. Has the all-time record for the 5 biggest smallmouth bass weighed in Bassmaster competition. Bryant Smith had 16-13 yesterday. 4 fish here today. Six pounds even gives you 22-13. And unfortunately, today gonna be your nemesis on this one.
Yeah, just like at Murray, man, I just couldn't figure him out today. When you do well, you try to make it work almost too much, and I think that's what I did today. I didn't make the right adjustments, and I paid for it. But I got a lot of good stuff to look forward to. I'm going to head back to California. Me and my wife and my son, we're going to go on a little vacation, and then we'll be back at Smith.
Looking forward to seeing you at Smith. Enjoy Father's Day. Next up, a brand new daddy became that just earlier this year from Newcomerstown, Ohio. A 4-time Classic qualifier, Hunter Shryock, had 14-6. After 1 day of competition, 5 fish here today. This should be enough to get him inside the cut. £15 5 ounces, I guess so, in 11th place with 29 pounds 11 ounces. 29-11, and Hunter Shryock moves into 11th place currently. So you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, man, it's still a grind, but gosh, I got to give it up. My X2 Power batteries, that thing, the cranking battery. I know everybody's about lithium right now, but the AGM, the blue top, it is a heck of a cranking battery. And running those live wells all day, it's not easy. And you guys know you want to start your boat up, you want to be powered by something strong. So you got to check those out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out there tomorrow, beating this heat. I know you're sweating up here. I'm gonna get off here, but thank y'all for coming out. It's always nice to be fishing here in Alabama.
I appreciate that, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Let's bring out an Alabama angler, a former Forest Wood Cup champion, Justin Atkins. Had 16 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $16 even yesterday. Today, 12 pounds, 14 ounces with 14th place with 28-14. So tougher day today, but well within the cut and nothing to worry about. You're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's good to be going on Saturday. So, I figured it'd be a little bit tougher. I got one spot. I have fished one spot for 2 days. I'm tired of looking at it, but it's all I got. So we're going to go back tomorrow. There was still a few fish there this afternoon. It's seems to be better in the morning. So I'm hoping a few more group up tonight, and they're waiting on me when I get there.
Go get them in the morning. Look forward to watching it go down on Bass Live. Next up, we got a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. Had 15 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 15-9 yesterday. 5 to add to that on day number 2. Those 5 weighing 12 pounds, 5 ounces with 27-14. Going to work tomorrow, Coop.
I hope so, man. Coming into this tournament, I was scared. I didn't even know if I could catch a bass. Kind of just hunkered down in one area. Had a few other small spots within pretty close to that area, and I've just been running between those 3 areas the last 2 days. It's worked out. Thankful to have a decent start. And, coming into the Alabama swing, I was kind of just praying I could survive these next 2 before we head north. And so far we are. Hopefully we can do better tomorrow. Just want to say hi to Nana and Pa back home. Mom, love you guys. Thanks, Dad, for filming. You know, I say that every time, but I got to thank him every time because the amount of time he spends behind the lens filming is insane, especially in this heat. But, man, thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully we can catch a big bag.
Go cool off. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Let's bring in a 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. No unicorn today, he said. He is leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the tournament. Weighed that in yesterday, a 7.9. 18 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish added that here today. Those 5 fish, 11.15, gives him 30 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 9th place. So not bad. You're going fishing tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, I just didn't get any big bite. Caught a lot of fish today. It was actually, that part of it was good, but no big ones. So tomorrow we got to do something different.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that it all works out for you and see you back here tomorrow. Alabama, I know you're going to get loud. He is a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. From Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. Had 10 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get G inside the top 50. 10 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here on day number 2. Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. 14 pounds, 12 ounces with 24 pounds, 12 ounces. He's inside the cut currently in 27th place. Let's hope it's enough to stay there at the end of this weigh-in. Gee, a better day today, and I hope it's enough to get back out there again tomorrow.
Welcher told me I was going to be 53rd, so I don't know. I feel like that's probably where to be. Just should have caught him a little better yesterday. I made some adjustments this morning. I thought I was going to go fish on the bank. I went up in the dirt, and I caught 1 9-incher in 2 hours. I said, well, this is going to be real good. And I finally made the right adjustment and figured out how to catch one. I caught one of the big ones, and I took off. I just had 1 more pound and a half I should have got rid of. I just see you sweating, and it is running all over you.
It's hot. It's hot.
You look hot, kind of like...
And not like the good hot.
Like that lady. What was that movie where the lady ran in the rain and looked all sexy?
Yeah, not like that. The exact opposite.
That's not you. I was just thought about the movie, but you are very wet.
Yeah, thanks.
How hot are you up here?
Ridiculously hot. Thanks for bringing it up. Will you stop talking, say something funny, or get the hell out of here? One or the other. That's all the people came here for, G.
To hear something funny. I don't have a lot funny sometimes. Most time when I say something funny, I ain't trying to be funny. My wife says that all the time. She said, where do you come up with this? I said, I don't know. I'm just talking. Everybody starts laughing. I said, I don't quite get it. I'm just glad when it's this hot I didn't have to go to the restroom out there and get up on one of them islands with them cottonmouths. I know y'all been there, boys. You blast off at Wheeler and that Waffle House hits about 10 o'clock in the morning. There ain't many places out there to seek shelter. I've evaluated from the Flint Creek all the way to the dam. There ain't but about 4 good ports you can get on. You better have a Kaiser Blaze, some bug spray, and some dude wipes because you're going to come home with chiggers or snake bites. But if y'all are ever wondering, I can tell you where those facilities are. You might get your feet get a little muddy, but you'll be all right. See, that's what I've been thinking about today. When you fish by yourself and you don't have a marshal, I think about why swim trunks don't have zippers, why chapstick melts in the dryer. That's the stuff that I start thinking about during the day. I start singing, and I can't sing. I suck at that. And I fished up on Brandon Cobb. He said, you feeling all right? I said, no, I'm too hot, man. I'm just trying to find somebody to talk to. But we'll see if we can hang in there. I'd love to be out there tomorrow, make the cut, get a little check. So let's just sit back and wait now.
If you make the cut, bring me a snow cone up here tomorrow. Next up, we got a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. 12 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $12.5 after 1 day of competition. Greg DePalma here on day number 2. $14 pounds, 13 ounces gives him 27 pounds, 2 ounces, and he moves into 22nd place. And it looks like we may have GDP in our top 50 fishing tomorrow. So it took a little while, but got your weight, and it looks like it's enough to go tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm super pleased with today. Today went really good. Had to make a few adjustments to get them. I didn't catch them the way I caught them yesterday, so I'm real pleased with today.
Great finish. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Next up, the very first Canadian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. Chris Johnston came into this event in the top 5 in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year standings. Had 11-11 yesterday, 5 fish here today. Needs 7-12 currently to get inside the cup. More to stay there till the end of this way. And 12 pounds, 2 ounces puts him in 37th place with 23 pounds, 13 ounces. And that right there, a bag saver. Not sure it's going to be enough, though.
I don't know if it'll be enough, but talk about a bag saver. I caught that fish on my very last cast. I didn't even know if I had time to make a cast, and I hooked that thing on a jerkbait, and I thought, oh boy, I don't even know if I can get this in time. And I fought it around the boat 3 times, got it in, and I didn't even really have time to cull. I just looked in the box. This one looks the smallest, threw it out. I don't know if it'll be enough, but if not, I'm going to head north for a few days. The kids got some sports and playoffs for lacrosse, so but I'm going to be sitting and I'm going to be watching. I might be Bubble Boy.
Find out. We'll try to get through this weigh-in as quick as possible. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Had 8 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. $8.2 yesterday. 4 fish here today for $6.15. Gives you 15-1. Unfortunately, not going to make the cut this time around, but you get to spend Father's Day with the family.
Yeah, that's a good thing. We got the whole family here, and really enjoyed the week here at Decatur. But, you know, I was on the struggle bus this week. I struggled every day. I just couldn't get a lot of bites. I just got caught up running around too much. But we're going to take a week off. We're going to get back focused and go to Smith Lake and have a good tournament.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Next up, a 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Had 14.5 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Let's get him inside the top 50. 14 pounds, 5 ounces after day number 1, so he's well within the cut after day number 1. And he's going to stay there with 12 pounds at 10 ounces. He moves into 23rd place with 26 pounds and 15 ounces. Let me hear it from Mark Menendez. 26.15, Mark, not bad. You're going tomorrow by the looks of things.
Well, can I quit about 10:30 and come back to the air conditioning?
Yeah, you're welcome to do whatever you want.
Well, that's great. It's been a grind. Tell you, I'm very fortunate. I've gotten the good bites that I've gotten, and I've been able to get them in the boat. So it's been a lot of chunking and winding with a long periods of nothing going on, and then it gets kind of crazy there for a few minutes, and then you have what you have. So we'll do it one more day.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a former Bassmaster Classic qualifier and Bassmaster Open winner from Florida, Kobe Krieger. 12 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday. Kobe, how was today?
Well, I tell you what, it was really tough. You know, today I fished with John Cox, his marshal from yesterday, you know, when he got up here on the stage and talked about the butterfly story and all that, daisies and everything. Well, today in the boat and the marshal, we had wasps and spiders, so it was a terrible day all day long.
7:13. Glad you didn't get bit by any of those bugs. Gives you 20 pounds and 2 ounces. We'll see you at the next one. Speaking of John Cox, he was your day 1 leader from DeBerry, Florida. Get loud for John Cox. Had 22 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. Little tougher day today, but he's got 5 fish here for us. Let's get him inside the top 10. Today, 12 pounds, 11 ounces gives him 34 pounds and 13 ounces, and he rockets all the way up to 2nd place. Just 2 pounds, 7 ounces short of the overall lead. $34 pounds, 13 ounces, so a little tougher day today, but yesterday going to keep you in it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm okay with that here because it does get tough, and man, I've been throwing the Swamp Lord the last couple of days. It's been, I mean, it's just incredible how they eat that thing, and you think it's always like, it's just a regular old hollow belly frog, but man, I mean, some of the bites I'm getting in like open water, so I mean, just coming up eating it, and
man, I'm going to hopefully go out there tomorrow and throw it around some. And, if I connect with 5 of them, I'll have a big limit, and, maybe we can get back in this thing.
Can't wait to watch it go down on Bass Live. He's going to have a camera again tomorrow from Oklahoma, his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, John Sokup. 10 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today for John Sokup. Today, 5 fish for 9 pounds even, gives him 19 pounds total. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around, John. But Smith Lake, get a little redemption in just 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, headed home right now, and I fished the Eufaula Open. The water was in the bushes, and I couldn't see myself sitting at home without getting maybe a flipping, but the water's falling. So I'm already looking at the next event, going to head there, start practice tomorrow, and then turn around and get back to Smith. So
great attitude. Safe travels, and we'll see you there. Let's bring out an Alabama angler. He is your reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. 15 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. $15.6 after day number 1. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds or 11 pounds 5 ounces. I tried to sneak in an extra pound for you. 26 pounds 11 ounces. So Kyle Welcher looks to be fishing tomorrow. Currently in 26th place. You should be good fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. And I really actually looking forward to going. I've kind of abandoned the community holes and all that type of stuff. I kind of did my own thing today, and I wish I'd have done it just a little bit sooner. So wasted some time today, but tomorrow we're definitely going swinging. I've caught my 2 biggest fish the last 2 days on a frog, so we're going to try to make that 5 tomorrow.
Fun way to catch them. Look forward to watching it go down. Next up, had a big day yesterday. Took an Elite Series win in only his 3rd Elite Series event. He's Elite Series rookie, John Garrett. Had 19 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish for the former Strike King College Bass champion. 19.7 after day number 1. Today, 5 fish for 14 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 4th place with 33 pounds and 13 ounces. So John Garrett going to be a player tomorrow, and looks like he'll have another Bass Live camera with him all day long watching it go down. 33-13, and you're in the top 10, and looks like we're going to be able to watch you all day tomorrow on Bass Live, hopefully.
Yeah, today was brutal. I'm just really happy with this. The past 2 days, they've went almost perfect compared to my practice. Glad to escape this tournament, make a cut, but I would love to make a top 10, so hopefully we go out, duplicate that, maybe a little more, and yeah, it's been a good week.
Great week. Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. An Alabama angler, Joseph Webster. Had 7-14 yesterday. Five fish to add to that here today. 9-13 gives him 17 pounds, 11 ounces. So unfortunately outside of the cut, but going to Smith, staying in your home state. So you got to be happy about that.
Well, I have done well here in time, but I just couldn't keep up with them here in practice. I kind of thought they would set up more of like a Tennessee River tournament, and they didn't, and I kind of wasted a lot of practice doing that. But at Smith, we know what they're going to be doing, and it should be a little bit different outcome, and I think we're going to catch them there.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Let's bring out our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year leader, our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year leader, and the youngest Elite Series champion ever, Illinois' Trey McKinney. 19-year-old fishing phenom, had 12 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today.
I'm pretty happy. I didn't lose any fish. That would have helped me, and I feel like I fished pretty clean.
12-14 yesterday. And today, 5 fish for 14 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 23rd place with 27 pounds and 7 ounces. Let me hear it for this young fishing phenom that is seemingly unflappable. Trey, it seemed like you were kind of getting challenged for the first time this season in this tournament, but man, Jordan Lee came in here in second, and everybody talked about it. He's not making the cut. You're making up points, but you got another Alabama angler that's a problem right now. Justin Hamner is in second in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, and he just happens to be leading this tournament.
Yeah, somebody said something. I was like, second place. I was like, figured Jordan, whatever. And I looked and it said Hammer. I was like, oh, no. I figured I was gaining a lot of points, but it was kind of the same deal with Jordan. It was just kind of a tie. I think the 30-point margin. So today we done a little better. Absolutely ecstatic. Lord willing, we got a few good bites. But, we made a few wrong decisions today, lost a few. It's going to cost us, but we're going to go out tomorrow and see if we can make it up.
Well, you're going fishing tomorrow, but you're used to doing this. He's going to get our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year weekly leader. Bonus check, $1,000, and that check gets a whole lot bigger financially at the end of the season. Keep it rolling. Next up, from Georgia, former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, Elite Series champion and 5-time Classic qualifier, Drew Cook. At 18 pounds even yesterday. Unfortunately, I accidentally called him Drew Benton this morning, so I'm going to say Drew Cook a bunch of times, but that's an easy mistake to make. Drew Cook today with 9 pounds, 12 ounces, gives him 27 pounds, 12 ounces. You're in 23rd and looked like you're fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to get to go tomorrow. I never caught a bass where I caught a bass yesterday, and I never caught him on a bait that I caught one on yesterday. Just kind of had to go. And it was a grind. I caught my 5th fish 3 minutes to go before I came in. So we're going to do something different tomorrow and hopefully run into another one of those big wads. And, well, I mean, we got a big hole to climb out of, but I'd at least like to get some points.
Keep on digging. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. You're going to get the opportunity. Let's bring in a 2-time Bassmaster winner, 3-time Classic qualifier from South Carolina, Brian New. Brian New had 10 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Needs 10-8 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there. 70 anglers weighed in our 99 angler weigh-in. $10.7 yesterday. Today, 11 pounds, 6 ounces gives him 21 pounds, 13 ounces. And sometimes a picture is worth more than words. You can kind of tell how you feel the way you held that bass.
No, I actually, I had a blast the last 2 days. This place, it's not the best fishery on the river, but I absolutely love it. I mean, I went fishing, I turned that crazy stuff off that would stare down at, and I went fishing, and I caught a lot of fish, but they were just really short or really small. And, yesterday was really the first time I've had fun fishing in a while. And, it was, I guess, hopefully that's a turning point. Not a good tournament once again, but it can always be worse.
Keep having fun. We'll see you at Smith Lake. Next up, he made a top 10 in his very first Elite Series event, second season on the Elite Series, from Louisiana, Logan Latuso. 10 pounds even yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. £10 even yesterday, 9.14 today, going to give you 19.14, unfortunately outside of the cut this time around, Logan.
Yeah, it was a weird week. I never had a big bite all week, and I was around guys both days I caught them doing the same thing. I don't know. It's just part of the game, so we'll regroup and get ready for Smith.
We'll see you tomorrow, or we'll see you at the next one. He's the only Australian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. Carl Jacobson, a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, had 9.13 yesterday, 5 fish here today. £15, 4 ounces with 25 pounds and an ounce. Carl Jacobson moves into 33rd place, and he just may be fishing on semifinal Saturday. 2 big smallmouth saved that day and may have saved this tournament for you. You're in 33rd place. So got to sweat it out for a few minutes, but man, you might be fishing tomorrow.
Man, if I'm fishing tomorrow, I've said this a bunch though, man. Fishing's so weird. You got to just ride through some lows, and it's just crazy when you're in them lows. You're like, man, I don't know how to catch them anymore, and you're making good decisions, and you're losing a few. And, you know, when I won 10 killer in 2019, it was the end of the year, and we were just down. Me and Kayla were talking about it last night. We were so down. I had a terrible year. We were going home to get married, and I'm like, what? Everything just is so bad right now. I don't know. There's no way we can win. And then bang, our whole life changed like overnight. And I'm like, fishing is so cool like that. And you've always got to remember that. Like, when you're down, like just around the corner, something cool's going to happen. And I needed a day like that because we've had a pretty tough season. And if I can sneak in the cut, happiest man alive.
Great rally point. Keep it rolling. Next up, a 5-time Classic qualifier. He's an Elite Series champion from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. Had 11-11 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Needs 10-13 currently to get inside the cut. More to stay there. 10 pounds, 14 ounces. So inside the cut, we just got to convince about 25 guys not to weigh in, which you're not going to be able to do.
No, it's going to end up being my own fault. I got a little spun out this morning. I was watching Hank. He spun me out. He was putting on a clinic, throwing the same bait I was throwing. 20 yards apart, he's just smashing them, and I ain't got a keeper. So I had to run up to the other end of the lake just to get away from him. But it wasn't his fault. I got spun out, and I came back and caught everything that I weighed in. And, I wasted about 3 hours, 3 of the best hours of fishing. So all in all, it was my fault. Good week, I guess. It's not what I want, but not a bomb, so get us some classic points, and we'll go on to the next one.
Looking forward to seeing you at Smith. Always great to have you here. A calm, cool cat from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. He's an Elite Series champion at 11-13 yesterday. Looks like a tougher day today, Luke.
It was very trying, I guess you'd want to say it that way.
I hear you. 5 fish for Luke Palmer, former Elite Series champion.
4 pounds a day to win.
Yeah, the Classic in Pittsburgh where it took 4 pounds to win. Yeah. 5 pounds, 9 ounces. Oh, he'll hold it up. He's not a proud man. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. So what about the Classic?
You remember what Van Dam won it, I think, and it was like 4 pounds a day? Yeah. Well, that would have been a bag at that one.
Yeah, it would have been, but we're not there.
No, we're not. It's not a bag at all. But, it's been one of them years, It's when things can go wrong, you try to just get it out and keep going. That's what I want to keep doing. It's like them amp batteries, They're going to keep me going, keep rolling, and I'm going to swing connect one of these days, and we're going to get back on top and keep rolling. But I guess Aaron said we're not going to drive to Oklahoma tonight because he said it's too far. So, but we'll be back in Oklahoma tomorrow afternoon and get ready for that Open. Hopefully, go ahead and get us a trophy there and get in that Classic.
Safe travels. We'll see you at Smith Lake. Next up from Wisconsin, give me a little love for Kyle Norsetter. Kyle Norsetter had 8 pounds even yesterday. 4 fish here today. Unfortunately, this is going to end up as a tough one for you, but let's get him some Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 10 pounds, 3 ounces with 18 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 67th place currently. Going to hold a few up for some pictures, ladies and gentlemen. 18-3, unfortunately not going to fish tomorrow, but we look forward to seeing Smith.
2 times in a row I don't get to see you on Saturday. We can't make that a trend. We got to step it up so we can fish the 3rd day at Smith and just no excuses. Had fish that were lost, 2 of them the size of the bigger ones. I didn't think I was even going to have 10 pounds. Didn't weigh them. So, unfortunately, that's where the cards lay this time. And we'll get back at it in a week or so.
Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Alabama's one of Alabama's very own, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Had 11 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish for Scott Canterbury, 2-time FLW Tour winner. 11-14 yesterday. Today, 11-14 yesterday. Today, 13 pounds, 2 ounces with 25 pounds even. He's inside the cut currently. In 34th place, we'll have to find out if it's enough to stay there until the end of our weigh-in. 25 pounds even, so hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow.
Yeah, I sure hope so. It's been tough on me. Tough to get a bite, and then when you do, you got to land them. Yesterday, I had a couple opportunities I didn't catch. Today, I did get that one good one, so it really helped me out. Hopefully that'll make it. I hope so, man. It's been a tough year so far, but maybe we can get it turned around, make some good decisions, make a few more points, and see some of these Saturday crowds.
We'd love to have you here tomorrow. We'll find out here shortly. Another Alabama angler. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Let me hear it for David Gaston. Had 13 pounds, 5 ounces. 3 ounces, unfortunately, outside of the top 50 and 56th place. So a tough one, but a very rare weekend off, and you get some redemption on Smith.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, that was the only 5 fish I caught today. So I thought I could do a little bit better. I caught those pretty early, and I was like, oh, I got all day. I ain't worried about it. About 1:30, I was worried about it. So, I don't know. I guess I'll give it all I got at Smith.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Always great to have you here. Next up from Tennessee, his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Cole Sands. 14 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. $14 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 16 pounds, 3 ounces, so a better day with 30 pounds, 5 ounces. Cole Sands rockets all the way into 11th place currently. Never mind the top 50. He's just outside the top 10. And he'll be fishing championship Sunday at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 30 pounds and 5 ounces, so a great day today.
Man, I'm just been very blessed this week. It's so tough out there just to get a big bite and just grinding. This lake doesn't fish exactly like Chickamauga, but I'm doing a lot of things that work there. And I just want to say hey to my family, thank the good Lord above, and thank all my sponsors who made this stream possible.
Okay, go get rigged. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. takeoff time. A 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 9-time Classic qualifier from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 12 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. So we wind down our way, and let's get him inside the top 50. He was there after day number 1. He's going to be there after today. 15 pounds, 3 ounces with 28 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 22nd place. And Keith Combs is definitely fishing on semifinal Saturday at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 28-1, not bad. A better day today. Always going to work out good.
I'll take it, Dave. Yeah, I missed a few cuts in a row, and it's been, yesterday I was kind of right on the bubble. They caught them a lot better than I thought and what I had caught in practice. And, today it was a grind, and I really caught them late. But my wife was looking back at some old pictures, and she said, man, you used to catch them better when you wore a red hat. So she went and got me a red tackle-attic hat, and we're back in the cut.
That's all it takes. Keep wearing that red hat. We'll see you all the way through to Sunday. Another Alabama angler had a big day yesterday. An Elite Series champion, the little ball of hate, Wes Logan, had 14-12 yesterday. $14 pounds, 12 ounces after one day of competition at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. $14-12 yesterday. Today, $14-12. A consistent tournament he is having. 29 pounds, 8 ounces, and sitting in 16th place, knocking on that top 10 door. Big day tomorrow. We could see all the way through to Sunday.
Yeah, I got one area that I hope I'm going to stay in it all day tomorrow and see what happens. But I don't know. It's been a good week either way. I mean, I've only fished here once in my life, and we're going to make a cut here, so that's good. But I know it's hot, but this is a great venue. Like, it's really nice. Great ramp, great people. Just want to thank you all for being here. Thank my parents. Thank my beautiful wife for taking care of me. Thank you, Mr. Dave. We'll go fishing tomorrow.
See you back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Let's bring out a 4-time Bassmaster winner, the back-to-back Classic champion from North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 10 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 13.2 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there till the end of our weigh-in. 14 pounds, 4 ounces in there with 24 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 40th place, and just got to hope it's enough to hold on here.
I don't know. You know, I caught a ton of fish today. It was a pretty awesome day. Catch them on a bass mooch stovetop. It's just a walking bait. Stays a little higher. Doesn't get hung up in the grass. The fish here have never seen it. It's new company, new bait. So, but one cool thing we got with Alpha, you know, we have the tobacco-free dip, and then we have new tropic pouches. Well, today I was testing out the new energy drink that you go in there that just refreshes you, keeps you going, and, man, it worked perfect. It doesn't taste real sharp. It's got a light lemon scent to it, and, hell, if I catch 14, if I caught 3 of them, I might have caught 20 pounds. I don't know. Great day of fishing. Caught a lot of fish, just no big ones. Enjoyed it. Hot, going to the air.
Looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow, hopefully. Let's bring it a 4-time Angler of the Year, the 2020 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Clark Wendley. 16 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $11 pounds, 13 ounces gives him 28.6, but you know you're going to work tomorrow in 22nd place, so you qualified for semifinal Saturday.
Yeah, I'm thrilled with that. I mean, anytime you make the cut, that's a good tournament. So tomorrow is just gravy. Hopefully move up a few points and maybe even make top 10. That's what we're striving for.
Love to see it happen for you. Great tournament so far. Keep it rolling. A 2-time Bassmaster winner. Both those wins came here in Alabama from Wisconsin. Caleb Kufal had 12 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Looks like another good day here today. Needs 11.8 currently to get inside the cut. I believe he's got that. $15 pounds, 9 ounces with 27 pounds, 14 ounces. Alabama is good to him once again. He's in 26th place currently. And Caleb Kufal is going fishing tomorrow. So Alabama continues to be good to you.
Yeah, for sure. Today was good. I caught like 25 keepers. You know, a good day. It's just a grind to get those keeper or those bigger bites. You know, caught that big one like 2 o'clock this afternoon. You know, every once in a while you just get a big one, you know. Just kind of on a roll. But, you know, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Looking forward to it. You know, all my big bites kind of came in one area, so I think I'll just stick it out in there tomorrow.
Looking forward to seeing how it works out for you. Great tournament. He's an Elite Series rookie, a Bassmaster Open winner from Cooperstown, New York. Kyle Patrick had 13.6 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Needs 10 pounds, 8 ounces to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there. 5 fish today. 7-2. Unfortunately, going to miss the cut this time around, Kyle, but Smith Lake, a great spot to get some redemption in a couple weeks' time.
Yeah, I just had a brutal day today. I got something in my eye that I haven't been able to get out for 5 hours. My eye's all puffed up, and I didn't have a fish till 2:45, and I checked in at 3:30. So I salvaged a few points with 7 pounds and just on to the next one.
Go get your eyes seen to. We'll see you at Smith Lake. He's a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, the Prince of Palatka from Palatka, Florida, Cliff Prince. 19 pounds, 4 ounces. Got to watch him put on an absolute show on Bass Live. 5 fish here today. He's looking for 18 pounds even to take the lead. 20 pounds, 7 ounces. With 39 pounds, 11 ounces, Cliff Prince is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. 39 pounds, 11 ounces. And it was an absolute show he put on Bass Live today. You're going to be able to watch him do it all day long tomorrow. 39 pounds, 11 ounces. We're going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 513 for the day, 7.9 for the tournament. 414, not going to take that over, but you are leading this tournament at the halfway point. And, dude, watching you compete today, I mean, it looked like you threw it in cruise control at about 9:30 this morning.
Yeah, I got one spot, and there's two places that the fish are. There's some 3 and 4 pounders on one spot, and then the 4 and 5 pounders on another spot, and they're not very far apart. And after I caught what I figured was 20 pounds was my goal today, I pretty much just laid off of them and just pretty much guarded it. I didn't want anybody to come in there, because every now and then they were coming up chasing shad, and not as much today as they did yesterday. But I didn't want anybody to come in there, being selfish. But hey, when you find a spot like that, you got to do what you can to keep it and hold on to it, and hopefully it'll ride us out for 2 more days.
Would love to see you hold this title. 14-year pro. He's been close before. Would love to see it happen. Let's bring out a 3-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Had 13 ounces yesterday, but it's not. One fish here today. 2 pounds and an ounce, so it gives him a total of 214, and qualifies you to enjoy Father's Day with your family.
Exactly. We're going to have a good time, I'm sure. Actually, she may be leaving me. They were headed to Oklahoma at some point. So, but yeah, that's pretty bad. I actually called an ounce more than Mike had yesterday, so he had to catch one to beat me. But I think this is a new low. I don't think I've ever finished dead last, but I'm pretty sure we're there this time.
You'll get over it at Smith Lake. I imagine you'll catch them there.
I actually went to go pre-fish. That event, more than any, is probably the biggest curveball we've had in a long time. Those spotty bass in late June, Clearwater. I was really nervous going there, so I actually went and pre-fished, and I was impressed with the numbers. There's a lot of fish, and there's a few bigger ones in there, so it'll be an interesting tournament for sure.
All right. Always great to have you here. We'll see you at the next one. From North Carolina, 2-time Classic qualifier, KJ Queen. 13 pounds, 15 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish here today. 5 fish here today. Another good day, 15 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 17th place with 29 pounds and 10 ounces. $29.10 sitting in 17th place, so a good tournament here this week.
Yeah, not bad at all. Today I made a little bait change about midday, and I flat wore them out today. It was awesome. Probably caught 30 or 40 fish and missed some good fish today. So I'm looking forward to going back out there tomorrow because I think I might got a little something figured out and make a little run for it.
Look out. I'm looking forward to watching it go down. Let's bring out the 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion from Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. Had 8 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $8.10 gives him 17.4 and an uncharacteristically tough tournament for you. Going to get the weekend off, Jason.
I am. That gets you a ticket to the Yamaha booth. I'll be there tomorrow for a couple hours, and then we're going to get home. This week I didn't have a bad tournament. I just never got on anything that was, that I felt like I could run with. And, this lake there's little bitty spots, and trying to find those during the tournament is almost impossible. So, yeah, we'll hang out tomorrow and head home. Get to see my daughter. She jumped on a bicycle in North Carolina and is riding it back to Oklahoma. Wow. Yeah, retracing the Trail of Tears, so I get to see her and have a homely Father's Day rather than, I'd rather be fishing the top 10, but we get to do it at the house. So we got to get it in gear. We got 3 tournaments left, and we got to make up some points big time.
Enjoy Father's Day. We look forward to seeing you the next one. A 2-time Bassmaster winner and angler so great he once won a 4-day tournament in just 3 days. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston had 9 pounds, 9 ounces to start the day. Came into this event in the top 5 in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 7:13 gives him 17 pounds, 6 ounces, and this is a tough one, but I imagine Smith Lake will line up with some of your skills next week.
You know, I hope so. I felt like I was on a different lake than everybody else out there this week. And, you know, usually I can find enough fish to have a decent tournament. And this week just, I don't know what the problem was, but it was not nice to me this week. So I had a week off and hopefully get back at her and have a good tournament the next one.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. He is a Bassmaster Classic champion and a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iconelli. 213 yesterday, 5 fish here today. No.
It's not mathematically possible.
No, it's not. You got more than 2 pounds for sure.
It's not mathematically possible.
Today. No, I thought we had to wait. We do not. 213. £9 7 ounces. Gives him 12 pounds 4 ounces. Unfortunately, a tough one for you, but I know you get to spend Father's Day with the family.
I do, and I want to say something real quick. So my son Vegas has his tournament for New Jersey, for the New Jersey Bass Youth Nation. And tomorrow's tournament will if he wins or comes in second, it will qualify him to fish the Junior National Championship. So good luck to my son Vegas. Wishing him a lot of luck. Also, his bow captain tomorrow is my wife Becky. She probably needs more good luck being the captain for him. So
go get him, Vegas, and good luck, Becky. Let's bring out a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. 15 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Looking for 8-4 to get inside the cut here today. £13 2 ounces in 22nd place with 28 pounds and 14 ounces. So the prodigy is going to be part of semifinals Saturday here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Nice work going fishing tomorrow. That means some cut ice cream.
Yep, I've got the cut ice cream hat on today, and it paid off. We went a long time with no bites, and finally I quit fighting it, and I listened to my gut, and I changed things up, and I went and caught a 2.5, a 3.5, and then made another change and went and caught another 3-pounder, and, well, I get to sleep inside the camper in the AC tonight, and the team gets cut ice cream.
Nice. It's a good day. Looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning. Let's bring out a 4-time Classic qualifier, former Elite Series champion, the Sleepy Assassin, Austin Felix. 12-1 yesterday. Looking for 12 even here today to get inside the cut as we wind down our way in. £5 15 ounces, a tough second day. So Smith Lake it is, and I imagine you could do pretty well there.
Yeah, it keeps going. I'm on the one good one, one bad one program, and that's 6 now, and pattern's still holding, so we should do good on Smith. I was trying to fish deep today, and they completely shut the current down, and that's what you need. I think they were letting it through the dam about 1 toilet flush at a time, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Next week, we get blue back in, we get spotted bass. It'll be a lot more fun for me.
Go get him. We'll see you at Smith Lake. He's a 6-time Classic qualifier from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. 13 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Looking for 10-14 here today to get inside the cut and fish on semifinal Saturday. 10-10. So in 54th place, unfortunately, just outside of the cut.
Yeah, it's about what we thought was going to happen today. But this is the first tournament of the year where I actually caught them better than I did in practice. So when you're having a bad slump, you got to focus on small victories. And this is a small victory. So on my head home, I'll be home tomorrow morning, cool off up north. Looking forward to seeing the kids and my wife. And we're going to go have some drinks tomorrow, celebrate Father's Day, have a good time, and appreciate you guys coming out. It is hotter than fire here.
It sure is. I look forward to seeing you enjoy Father's Day. He's an Elite Series rookie, the only angler ever to qualify for the Elite Series from Maine, the main event, Tyler Williams. Tyler Williams at 12-12 yesterday. Looking for 11-5 to get inside the cut here today. 12-12 yesterday, needs 11 pounds, 5 ounces. Not a problem. 13 pounds, 3 ounces with 25 pounds, 15 ounces, moves into 41st place, and you get to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I get to go run my boat really fast so I can cool off all day again. It was so hot out. I just was running one end of the river to the other, just looking at my farthest spot, trying to get the most wind that I could. But it worked out. We caught some good fish, so tomorrow's another day.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. I hadn't noticed the heat myself. Next up, from Japan, a 4-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion, Takumi Ito. 7-7 yesterday. 5 fish here today. $7-7 yesterday, today 5 fish. £9 even gives him 16 pounds, 7 ounces. And Takumi, unfortunately, a tough one for you this time around.
Yeah, so it's very tough for me. But tough tournament is very important. So because always I have to learn how to catch a bass. So sometimes good tournament, sometimes bad tournament. So I think next week I will try to Lake Wheel a couple days, and I try to get a big smallmouth and a big largemouth.
Figure it out, and we look forward to seeing you at Smith Lake. He's an Elite Series rookie. He's the reigning Bassmaster Opens EQ Angler of the Year from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, J.T. Tompkins. Had 11-3 yesterday, just outside of the cut yesterday, but looking for 12-14 here today to get inside the cut with just a few anglers left to go. 13 pounds, 14 ounces, a pound in the right direction. He moves into 43rd place. And J.T. Tompkins is fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. A little bit better day today, and that's enough to punch his ticket into semifinal Saturday at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. $25-1, going fishing tomorrow. Don't got to worry about it. You did enough to get there.
Absolutely is. I'm just glad to be in the cut. You know, after yesterday I was kind of down, had a few missed opportunities, but today we got everything in the boat, and we're just back in the cut, just, keeping it consistent. Just anytime you're fishing Saturday on the Elite Series, it's a good day, so I'm just happy to be out here.
All right, go enjoy some air conditioning. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. from Old Forge, PA. Give me a little love for Jonathan Kelly. Had 12 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, looking for 11-12 here today to get inside the cut. £11 pounds, 5 ounces, so just short of the cut. So just outside of the cut, but going to maximize on Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points.
Yeah, definitely salvage it. Dave, I missed a bit this week. Every ounce that I weighed in, I caught in the first 30, 40 minutes of the day, and then it was a long 7-8 hours after that. Didn't have a bite 2 days in a row. So you know how that goes. It makes for a pretty frustrating day. I just couldn't get clued in once the morning bite was over, and obviously the results show for it. We're going to tighten up on some things, kind of get our head reset for Smith Lake, and look forward to the next one.
Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Next up from Japan, a 2-time Elite Series champion, Kyoya Fujita. Had 7 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, but a better day today. Needs a big day to get inside the cut, looking for 16 pounds, 14 ounces to break somebody's heart right now. 15 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 62nd place with 22 pounds, 13 ounces. And a day 2 rally for Kyoya Fujita, going to earn him some Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. We're going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. He's going to be better than 513. 5 pounds, 5 ounces. Not going to take that over, but valuable points. A better day today, Kyoya.
Yeah, better day. I enjoy fishing today, and I find good area. So last 3 hours, but I don't have no time. Time over.
I'm over, but I think Smith Lake will be very good for you. We look forward to seeing you there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to let you know that concludes our weigh-in. The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, your tournament leader. He's a 14-year Elite Series pro, has qualified for 3 classics, and he is leading this event. Cliff Prince, right behind him, your reigning Bassmaster Classic champion. Justin Hamner, your day 1 leader. John Cox in 3rd, followed by John Cruz, John Garrett, Ray Hanselman Jr., Alex Redwine, Wesley Gore, Alex Wetherell, and rounding out our top 10, Jay Shakur. At 50 anglers remain. We started with 99. 50 remain. Tomorrow the goal will be to get inside the top 10 and fish on Championship Sunday here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. It is a hot day. Going to get hotter tomorrow, but we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Enjoy being. Have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.